Kapla, and welcome to my Let's Play Star Trek Online on the PS4. I am the Big B82 and this is part 20 of my KDF Recruit 2021 playthrough. We're about to undertake the first mission in the Cardassian Struggle, where we're going to help the Bajorans with a little bit of a problem that they've been having with some not so reparable Cardassians called the True Way. Fortunately, we are still at war with the Federation, of whom BAJOR is a member world, but we have our honour and we have ties of blood to BAJOR, thanks to Commander Wolf, thanks to Ambassador Wolf and General Murdoch. So let's help for the mission and let's get this show on the road.
We have been contacted by Commander Sarish Mina of Deep Space Nine. She has requested your assistance with a delicate matter involving Cardassia and BAJOR. Although BAJOR is a Federation world and we are technically at war, our ties with BAJOR go back many years. Ambassador Worf even served on Deep Space Nine for a time. Therefore, we have negotiated for your services with Starfleet as a special dispensation. Help the Commander, but never forget who you truly serve. Serve the Empire well.
Okay, so let's accept and then let's go to Deep Space Nine. There we go. And what should I do? My cheesy log. Battle log. The Bajorans requested the assistance of the Empire. Though we are at war, the High Council has assigned me and my crew to a special task force. There is honour to be gained. Long live the Empire. Okay. Let's head to Deep Space Nine, Federation Space Station. I hope they don't forget that I was led a glorious raid on their shipyards on Mars. They will know my wrath if they turn on me.
Citizens of the Federation and her allies, it is my honor to introduce the official Starfleet Ships of the Line Museum. This undertaking, made possible by the help of so many of you, is to educate the galaxy at large about the history of some of the greatest ships to serve in Starfleet, and allow you to look at full-sized replicas of the ships, lovingly recreated and restored. Please, take your time and peruse this look back at our history. I know that I, myself, have already spent several days staring in wonder at these pieces of the past, preserved and revived for this day. After one standard Earth Day, the exhibit will move to several museums and galleries around the galaxy, but it will be visible once a year above Earth Space Dock and Deep Space Nine on this most important day.
Thank you, Mr. President. That's because Star Trek Day. That's why they're here. So we have the original Enterprise, the Enterprise D, the USS Enterprise, USS I think that's Enterprise B, E. Well, let's go have a look at them. So this is the Enterprise F.
Theirs not to make reply, theirs not to reason why, theirs but to do and die. Into the Valley of Death rode the 600.
So the flagship of Starfleet, the Enterprise F, has served during some of the most tremendous years in the Federation history. From the war with the Klingon Empire to the catastrophic events of the Argonian War, the conflict with the Zenkevi and the Herc, and the current troubles with the Klingon Empire. It's hard to believe that this ship has only been in service for 2 years. In 2409 she launched under the command of Vakil Shon and has been keeping us safe ever since. We at the museum hope that as long as there is a Federation, there will be a ship to bear the name Enterprise. So notable crew members is Captain Vakil Shon, Samuel Winters, I believe is the first officer, Chibel Cav, Philip and Mathis, I don't know them, but Kyrioshi O'Brien is Steve O'Brien's son, and he's chief engineer. So it's just a bit of a history. It's a Star Trek Online, launched 2nd of February 2010. 185 episodes is right, and we hope that you've enjoyed visiting the Star Trek Museum and for helping us celebrate the more than 50 years of the franchise. We live in one of the greatest eras of Trek, with the shows, comics, novels and video games coming from every day, and it has been an honour to keep the fire burning with Star Trek Online. Thank you for spending time with us, and there are many more years of the Final Frontier. So that's the Enterprise F, which is the hero ship of the, and this is the Enterprise. This is the Captain Pike's ship.
Wherever our mission takes us, we'll try to have a little fun along the way too, huh? Make a little noise, ruffle a few feathers.
So this is the not Enterprise from the not TV's not from the Terran. It made an appearance. So this is the peculiar example of the design of the Federation, one of the most famous starships. While the Enterprise's most famous appearances, as seen earlier in the museum, this is an example of what the ship looked like in 2257 under the command of Captain Christopher Pike. While James T. Kirk may have cast the longest shadow in Starfleet, Pike is the kind and deeply effective captain who led the Enterprise to explore many strange new worlds. It is interesting to see the differences between the vessel and Kirk's Enterprise, and as an encouragement to all Starfleet officers to always be thinking of the future and how to improve the past designs. Basically, the idiots on Discovery fucked up the design and decided to fuck it up. It's going to be in Strange New Worlds, which is probably going to fuck up even more of the canon, but we'll skip past this garbage scout. That's unimportant. This Enterprise is the NX-01.
We'll find a way through this. But I won't leave anyone behind. Not if I can help it. I can't try to save humanity without holding on to what makes me human.
That's from the from season 3. This is the Kelvin timeline, which
Your
is
father was captain of a starship for 12 minutes. He saved 800 lives, including your mother's and yours. I dare you to do better.
It's the JJ Prize. That's the Enterprise E. Voyager. USS Defiant, aka Cisco's pimp handle.
We are explorers. We explore our lives, day by day. And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist and learn.
Of course, we have the Enterprise D, and then the original Enterprise. So there we go. Honourable mentions, of course, to USS Excelsior, the USS. Let's be direct tops. USS Excelsior, Captain Sulu's ship, the USS Enterprise C from yesterday's Enterprise, USS Enterprise B, which always had to be installed next Tuesday. Where is she? I was told to report to you.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine, and thank you for coming so quickly. During the occupation of Bajor, many sacred artifacts were stolen and studied. After the Bajoran Cardassian Treaty was signed in 2371, these artifacts were supposed to be returned. However, the Obsidian Order, the Cardassian military intelligence branch, opposed the treaty and apparently hid at least some of these artifacts in their warehouses. We know this because we have been contacted by the Cardassian government. There is a faction among the Cardassians called the True Way that rejects the treaty with the Federation. This organization infiltrated a defunct Obsidian Order facility and stole an orb of the Prophets. These orbs are precious to our people. They have been given to us by the Prophets. They possess mysterious and unusual powers. Many of them grant visions to supplicants. We believe the True Way are operating out of a base in the Badlands. We would like you to travel to the Badlands and attempt to recover the orb on behalf of the Bajoran people.
I'll track down those responsible for stealing the orb of the Prophets.
How can I help you?
Congratulations, Captain.
My name is Sarish. How can I help you? The True Way has stolen an orb the Obsidian Order failed to return after the war. Although we don't know for certain where they have taken it, we have been getting dozens of reports of raiders hitting civilian ships near the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes that the raids are related to True Way activity in that region. We know that area is a haven for smugglers and criminals of all types. It stands to reason that the True Way are using it to avoid capture as well. They might even be using some of the Maquis bases that were abandoned before the Cardassian War. We believe the Badlands are therefore the most likely place for the True Way to be hiding the stolen orb. The Badlands are dangerous and filled with hostile ships. This should be a worthy challenge for the ship. Show the True Way why they should not be so quick to draw the ire of the Empire. How can I help you?
I got Klingon of you yet. Anyway, let's go and deal with these buttocks. Return to our ship. We're going to get that message again from the president, no doubt. And if you haven't noticed, no, I don't like Discovery. So the less I talk about it, the better. Cover your ears. Here comes the president again.
Citizen.
Right, let's get the hell out of here. USS Reliant, which Khan took. Yeah, I'm stuck on Bajor 6. Might be nice to be stuck on something. Anyway. USS Thunderchild. USS Excalibur. USS Exeter. USS Constellation, which was the ship that Captain Cook used to kill the first ever Doomsday Machine. Well, first things first, let's go and deal with these buttocks. We've arrived in the Badlands. Intelligence indicates that there's a heavy True Way activity. However, the plasma storms of gravitational enemies interfere with our sensors. We will need to search the Badlands for signs of the Choi occupation. I'm receiving a distress call. Acknowledged.
To any ships in the vicinity, I am under attack by a group of Cardassian ships identifying themselves as the True Way. Please, render assistance immediately.
Set course for the freighter.
Thanks for the assistance. I knew I never should have cut through the Badlands, but it takes weeks off my journey.
What happened?
Well, I was just hauling my cargo through the Badlands, and I passed some strange anomaly. I took a scan of it on my way by, and then a bunch of Cardassian ships appeared out of nowhere. They ordered me to surrender in the name of Gul Kardec and the True Way.
What did you do?
My freighter is obviously no match for them. I tried to get away, but they disabled my engines. They were just about to board me, I believe, when you arrived. If you're looking for the True Way, I would head for that anomaly.
Thank you. I recommend you repair your engines and exit the area. Such arrogance. This anomaly appears to be some kind of tear in the fabric of the space-time continuum. It appears dormant, but I believe it could be widened to become a portal. When detecting traces of orb energy in the area, I believe it might be able to follow it. How, Commander Suresh?
Sarah's here.
We have located the trail to the orb energy. We're about to follow it. We could use some backup.
Acknowledged. I will be along with the Defiant shortly.
Thank you, Commander. Travel to that moon. This is why I don't like Raiders. Going to locate the True Way moon is a True May moon base. I've located the appropriate place to beam in. Are you ready to beam down? Let's go and give them the ass kicking they deserve for dragging me all the way out here. They have no honour. We have transported inside the True Way base. I'm detecting orb energy coming from somewhere nearby. I'm also detecting a number of Cardassian life signs. Looks like we have to fight our way to the orb. Good. My blade is itching for some action. Of course they're not going to fight with honour. I will not give them an honourable battle. Die with honor. Okay, I'm gonna fight with honor. So, my scans indicate that Gold Card Deck has sealed himself in the office. But I believe we can overload the lockout with security console on that podium. Acknowledged. I don't know anything about that alarm. I wish I could turn it off. Which is quite annoying.
Greetings. I am Gul Kardec. This orb is the property of the Cardassian government. The true Cardassian government. The true way. And you can't have it. Guards! Fools, you will never defeat me.
Right.
Dear Kardec, you can imagine my surprise to receive a message from you. I must commend you on the clever way you opened a pathway to our universe. We shall make good use of it, and you have our gratitude. If we can ever return the favor, let me know. Regarding that other matter you speak of, while we certainly share your detest for the Federation and are willing to assist you in opposing them in theory, there are certain territorial issues we will have to iron out before we feel comfortable committing military forces. Perhaps we can arrange a meeting in the usual place?
So, they're joining forces with the Mirror Universe. We have received the order of possibilities, sir. Are you ready to beam up? So let's head up. So an incoming hail from Commander Suresh on screen.
We are approaching the Badlands. What is your status?
We have secured the orb. Gold Card Deck has escaped. We are about to attempt to track him.
I will be along in the Defiant momentarily. And may the Prophet smile upon you.
And on you,
Looks
Commander.
like I arrived just in time.
I'm detecting a plasma wake leading away from here. I think it belongs to Gul Kardek's ship. I believe we can modify our detector dish and ionizing radiation, which should interact with the plasma wake, illuminating it. The illumination effect won't last for very long, but we'll have to hurry. Make the modification, prepare to emit on my command. Oh, he's heading towards the anomaly. Coward. Scans indicate that the anomaly has opened a portal leading into the so-called mirror universe. Parallel dimension adjacent to ours. Hold on. Sensor detection ships from the picture.
Those look like mirror universe ships. Sensors detect more ships coming through.
Upgrades.
Congratulations on retrieving the orb. You must return it to the temple on Bajor.
Acknowledged. Right, out of here. Short and sweet. Most of these missions are short and sweet. It's probably the shortest. I think it's actually the shortest of missions, shortest length of missions in regards to any of the runs on the game. They're quite short.
Congratulations on your recovery of the orb from Gul Kardek. We request that you return the orb to the temple in Hathon on Bajor. I'm afraid that we have not seen the last of Gul Kardek. But for now, the people of Bajor will be elated at the return of an orb we thought lost forever. Good work. How can I help you?
Congratulations, Captain.
Okay, so that is the end of part 20. When we return in part 21, we'll be doing the mission Jabberwocky, when we return the orb back to Bajor.
You have recovered the orb.
Until then, I'm the Big BAJOR. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 21. Until then, Qapla' and ciao for now.